On today's episode, we do a Komiki car.
Komiki car. Here we go. What up, puzzle timers? Make sure you like, subscribe, click that bell for notifications.
Welcome to episode 81 of Puzzle Time. He's Tony, I'm Tyler. We have a bunch of fun stuff today. We got a wood, we're doing a, what do we call it again? Komiki. Yeah.
That's what the wood is called?
That's the style. We'll get into it here.
Okay.
We'll get into it. But, okay, episode 82 next week. Episode 82, we are doing the Cast Love giveaway. Go to episode 78. Like the episode and comment to enter to win.
I don't know if you saw, but Chris Ramsey put out his top 5 puzzles.
Oh,
Did
really?
you see this? Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Love was in there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it is very good. Really, really good puzzle. So, Hanayama, we love them. They are good stuff. Okay, next, let's go on to today's puzzle. We're just getting into it. This is Komiki right here. This is the Retro Komiki car puzzle. Tony, why don't you?
What Komiki stands for?
So, yes, I do.
Yeah, you do? Okay.
Why don't you play with that and I'll explain a little bit
And
here.
I did figure out a few things on this
You
one.
did, yeah. That is the first
Okay,
move.
do I have to use these things to keep taking it apart? Or have you
No,
already done that?
no, they don't.
So you just take it apart and put it back together?
Yeah. Essentially, it's essentially, let's go into this. Komiki is a Japanese word. So this is a Japanese style puzzle. And it means to join wood together. So, it's kind of actually like, I'm not for sure on this, but Komiki is kind of like a Japanese bird puzzle, really. That's kind of what it is. It traditionally, I guess it often refers to figural wood interlocking puzzles. So it's like a wood interlocking puzzle where it looks like something. This one obviously looks like a car, but I've seen there's like a pig, there's a robot, there's lots of different ones. So this is from Recent Toys. Recent Toys is not like the only one who makes Komiki stuff, but this is one that they're kickstarting. So this is going to be on Kickstarter. When this episode comes out, I mean, as we shoot this now, this is just like a prototype, so we don't actually have the packaging and stuff. But this is just like the prototype of what they're going to be doing, and it'll be released on Kickstarter starting June 24. So that's when their Kickstarter kicks off.
Is this the only puzzle in their Kickstarter?
I believe so. I'm not 100% sure about all that stuff.
They come with a whole automotive line.
It would be cool if it did. I suspect not, but yeah.
Maybe I gotta put this thing in backwards. It does go in backwards. That's interesting.
It does go in backwards, but no. I had trouble. This is where I got stuck too, because the next move is kind of hard. It's like tight, so you can't be afraid to like pull on this puzzle a little bit. Not like majorly, but it is tight. It is tight. It's well made. And I would venture to say, like, we guessed that it's a level 7. We didn't get a level with it. Oh, there you go. So we didn't get a level with this, but I talked to Alan, the puzzle master, Tony's father, my uncle. He said a level 7. So,
Level 7.
Yeah, he said it's not exceptionally hard. And I would say that this is less of a puzzle, more of an art piece. That's what I would say. Oh, there you go.
Oh, baby.
So there is 11 pieces. So let's count them out.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Is this 2 pieces?
No, that's one
piece.
Nope. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe there's more than 11. 2, 4, 6. Maybe it's 11, and this is like the frame.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Put it all back together.
We can. Yeah, I have a little more information on the Kickstarter. You can try putting it back together. Putting it back together is not as hard, I don't think. But the Kickstarter, you can get your own copy of this. I believe it will be for 35 euros. you can get it. So they will have it on there. The inventor of this puzzle, and I guess I should say, this puzzle's a redesign of like another one. We'll put a picture up here of the original kind of Kumiki car and what it looks like. They've done a bit of a remodel on this one. And I think the guy's name is, I don't know, how would you say this? J-A-A-P. How would you say that name? J-A-A-P.
Jeep.
Jape? Jape? I don't know. Whatever that name is, Gosling. So that's the guy who kind of like did some of the design work. I think it's the redesign work on this. I don't believe he's the original designer of this, but I could be wrong. You're putting the wrong piece in there. That's the problem.
Am I?
You are.
This piece. Ah, this is the one.
There you go.
I got you.
Okay, so I think that's actually about all I have for information on it. Let's go through it. Here,
Trying, man.
There's a move you're missing there.
I need that piece together there.
Really well constructed. I thought this was oak at first. It's definitely not oak. It's some sort of like other wood, but it's really heavy duty and it's like a pretty dense wood. It's not a soft wood at all. So I like that. I like the feel of that. The base is a different wood too, hey?
Mm-hmm.
It's like some sort of...
Oh,
trouble.
gotta move that guy up.
There you go. Yeah, it's that up move on that piece that kind of gets you. I think you might need that on first. No? Oh, there you go. You can make it.
Should be able to. And down.
It should go down.
Should go down, right?
Yeah, it should.
Make sure everything else is lined up. Oh.
Everything is quite tight. So it's quite
right.
tight. Like that's the thing I like on this. It's like really tight on it, everything. I'm gonna put this on first.
That guy goes on first?
Yeah, on the back.
On
yeah,
the back,
there you
yeah.
go. There you go. Then she slides in. There you go.
All right. Car in. There she goes.
There it is. I think that's technically backwards, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember which is forwards and which is backwards. I think it goes like that. I think it goes that way. But, okay, let me just show. I'll show a bit of the details on this now. So this piece comes out. Now, this is all interlocking stuff. Okay. So you notice it has that L shape on the bottom and it hooks in. Once you have it in, like when you have it in, it actually, you can't pull that back piece off, right? It locks it in because it locks it into the base.
So each piece locks in the next piece.
I don't know about that, but see, it sits in that groove and then doesn't allow you to pull it back, right?
Yeah.
So that's what's happening there. So you take those two apart, those three apart. Now, the next move is, I think, is up. I'm pretty sure it's up. See, that's why I had missed that. So that goes up, and that's your next move, and then it allows you. So this one,
it takes
oh boy, it is tight. You almost need. There we go. Okay, there. So then that releases you to move this forward, right?
Yep.
Because when you're pushing it up, you're actually releasing it from that hook. So that hook is going in. But the interesting thing is that this piece actually has those little things. So it has to go in and then it has to go down. Because those, you can't go straight down. You have to go in and then down. So that's interesting because they interlock there. And so then that front grille comes off, the two side pieces come off, and then the wheels come off. And these side pieces actually interlock into the bottom of this. So it's a ton of interlocking stuff, and it makes you do kind of like a step-by-step release on this. And obviously these interlock the wheels in. So yeah, I like it. It's a really unique puzzle. I like the idea of like the Japanese kind of tradition on this, right? Because it's obviously Japanese tradition passed along generations.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, I think they counted 11.
Are they counting this? Or are they counting this as one?
Maybe, but I'm pretty sure the frame would not be a piece. So I think that's how they're counting it. They said 11, but it is 12 pieces, kind of the way I look at it. So yeah, that's the Kumiki car. Again, available on Kickstarter. This is Recent Toys, and it's on Kickstarter. 35 euros, starts June 24. So you can definitely get your own copy of this on the Kickstarter website. So let's move this along to the front.
Okay.
And then we'll move on to our next puzzle, which is not a Kumiki puzzle, but it is this one. I actually really like this. Not a hard puzzle. Quite simple. I figured it out in a
Quite
few minutes.
simple.
Yeah, it's quite simple. But it's from Siebenstein Spiel. It's a level 6. It's called Baskerville. I don't know why that is though. So the only thing I can think of is the Hound of Baskerville, like that hellhound. Isn't the Hound of Baskerville? Is that a Sherlock Holmes thing, or is that the dog that Cerberus is the dog that guards hell?
Yeah.
Baskerville is like, I think there's a Sherlock Holmes book, the Hound of Baskerville or something.
Okay.
So I'm not sure. I don't know where the name comes from, but Siebenstein Spiel. Jürgen Reich is the guy who does their stuff. I believe he's the designer and the maker of all these. So
You're just trying to get the ring off?
just trying to get the ring off. Yeah, really pretty simple. It's a level 6. You should be able to figure it out. Yeah. Now the funny thing is, when I opened these two puzzles up, they came in different ways.
Ba-bam!
Yeah, there you go. So it's not hard. But okay, so I think this is actually the way it's supposed to come. But when I opened them up, one of them had flipped this around, which I think is kind of what you're supposed to do maybe in the first move, but I'm not sure, because it does give you a bit more rope length. I mean, essentially, yeah, you found it, right? You just pull a bead out,
yeah,
and then yeah, the ring hooks over there. Oh, am I getting it? What am I missing here?
Sick, and then we're back together. I like doing the easy ones, man.
Oh, and
Oh,
a
you
pin just
popped
fell
the
out.
screw out.
I did. It just unscrewed. Look at that. But yeah, it's easy. It's a fun puzzle though. I liked it. I thought it was a cool design. I like the look of this one. I think that was probably my favorite part. That's why I picked it. I'm like, it's not gonna be hard, but it looks neat. So
Just want to feel like I accomplished something today.
yeah, I mean, it's always nice when we can solve a puzzle on our
It
episodes.
is nice.
But it'll feel good for us.
It
So
rarely happens.
it does rarely happen. I mean, you had that streak here a few episodes
I know,
ago, right?
I know.
Where
It's
you
like
were,
on a 4-episode streak.
I know, solving stuff. But yeah, that's the Baskerville from Siebenstein Spiel. It's level 6, and these are both, this one's available on puzzlemaster.ca on our website. Again, that Kumiki car, the retro Kumiki car puzzle, is available on Kickstarter from Recent Toys. So yeah, that's all the puzzles we got for you today. Let's move into the online buzz. And our online buzz today actually is going to be very Kumiki centric. I tried to make it that.
Really?
So
Okay.
we run with a theme here. Let's run with the theme of Kumiki. So first, Mr. Puzzle. This is one of the first places I actually saw a Kumiki puzzle, was on Mr. Puzzle's channel. He did the Oddly Satisfying Elephant Puzzle. And it's just
Nice.
called the Elephant Puzzle, but his video is called the Oddly Satisfying Elephant Puzzle. It's from Pelican. Do you remember this one? It's like an elephant. It's got the ears. We've had it here before.
Oh,
I've
yeah?
seen it. It's got the ears that kind of turn on it.
Okay.
There's movement on it. It's got tusks. It's interesting looking. But that was kind of my first experience with Kumiki and seeing them. So
Nice.
go to there, check out his video. Next, I found another one by a guy named Chandler Little. Now, Chandler, I first have seen on TikTok, because he has a really good TikTok channel, or TikTok, what do you call them? I don't even know what they're called on TikTok, but his page on TikTok. Check him out there. But I watched him on YouTube, and he had the Kumiki Pig Puzzle.
Oh, nice.
Now, Kumiki Pig Puzzle is by Windshare. He bought his at a garage sale.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, and he got it for free, it sounds like, at a garage
Nice.
sale. So the funny thing is though, I watched his video and he takes it apart and then puts it back together. He says he looked it up and it was a level 9, which he didn't agree with the level. And I get that, it's not a super hard puzzle. I mean, it's about the difficulty of this, the car here. But in his video, he actually did the puzzle wrong. And now it actually wasn't his fault because it came to him. I think he got it and it was put
One
together
piece
wrong.
missing. Yeah, or
It's not missing, but I actually want to challenge everybody watching this to go watch Chandler's video and tell me in the comments what you think is wrong in the video, because he definitely does it wrong. I would suggest going to just do a Google image search for the Kumiki
like
Pig.
how it's supposed to come.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and because he did it wrong. He actually, but like I said, it wasn't his fault because he got the puzzle together
yeah.
wrong. So check it out, see if you can figure out what's wrong. It's not major, but there is something. Last, and now this was the best video I think of all the ones that I watched on Kumiki stuff. I watched a few. There was a few different ones. There was one where like some Nippon TV in Japan did like a little thing on Kumiki, and what Kumiki kind of I think more traditionally is used in construction. So I mean, I think puzzles have used the idea, but the construction stuff, and you've seen this before, right? Where they do like weird interlocking joints
like
and things.
and stuff like that,
That's like, I think that's more like the traditional Kumiki stuff, which is crazy. So if you watch Dylan Iwakuni, he has a channel on YouTube, and he has a video called The Traditional Japanese Wood Joinery. Crazy video. Honestly, it's awesome because he does a whole bunch of the traditional stuff, and it's really cool joints. So many, like, just amazing stuff. It takes this, but it's like to another level from this Kumiki car. Now, the really interesting thing that they talked about when I watched it was in construction, the idea behind using Kumiki, because they don't use nails, screws, glue, none of that. It's all just wood, and you pound it in and it holds together.
Yeah.
The idea with using it in wood, like building construction, is that say you have a piece that breaks, you just take it apart.
Yeah.
And then you replace it. So you don't have to scrap the whole building. So I mean, you can take a whole building apart, move it to a new place, and put it back together.
Yeah.
Right? Because you're not using wood or screws, nails, glue, any of that. It all just holds together, and you can like take it apart with a hammer and like a peg of some kind to punch pegs out. So it's really unique because you can use it that way. And I think it's almost into like being really smart with your resources, right? Where it's very little waste. You're not wrecking things, and like fixing stuff, like renovating, for instance, doesn't have to be this whole process where you wreck everything and
I actually saw
throw it away.
They built an entire tiny house out of that style of
Kumiki.
hammering. Yeah.
Oh
hammering
man, that'd be
like
cool. Yeah. So I mean, it'd be neat to like do some more like, this is interesting, but to take it to the next level and use some of that really crazy Kumiki joints in a puzzle, even just like to do it in a puzzle would be so cool. I don't know how you'd use that, but yeah. So that was it. Check out Dylan's video. It was really good. I quite enjoyed watching it. He had probably like a dozen or so different Kumiki joints that he did, and it looks like he found a book and like made them himself. And traditionally, the stuff is done with like a hammer and chisel.
Yeah.
You can do it now with computers, and there's different computers I'm sure you can get that like figure it all out and like cut it. And I think that's how this is probably done. Like probably not. I almost guarantee this is not done by hand. That this is done by a computer and like a CNC machine. Yeah. So yeah, that's our Kumiki episode. Make sure you like,
subscribe, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok,
yeah.
Puzzlemaster.ca.
Yeah, sign up there for our newsletter. Go to our TikTok. We're actually putting up a lot more TikTok videos lately.
Nice,
my sister, Lenny, has been doing them. So there's been some really good ones. We've been getting some big hits on it. So check that out. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. That's all we have. Join us next week as we do the draw for Cast Love.
Cast Love.
Again, go to episode 78 to enter that. And thanks guys for watching. We'll see ya.